The Critics' Choice Awards red carpet was a fashion spectacle, with stars bringing their boldest, most glamorous looks. So, who nailed it and who left us wanting more? Let's break it down. Demi Moore kicked off the night in a jaw-dropping gown, navy and black satin, with sculptural corsetry that screamed high fashion. She paired it with Tiffany jewels, proving she's still a red carpet queen.
When I started this journey on this film, I could never have imagined being here. This is so far beyond anything I could have hoped for.
Right beside her, her Substance co-star Margaret Qualley stuck to her usual Chanel. Ethereal? Yes. Exciting? Not so much. At this point, her deal with Chanel feels more like a fashion obligation than a creative choice. Someone free her.
Margaret, I adore you. I really couldn't have done this without you.
As for Angelina Jolie, she looked stunning in Elie Saab, but the muted nude lace was a bit too safe. A richer hue or bolder structure could have truly made this look unforgettable. And speaking of bold moves, Nicole Kidman ditched the usual gowns for a beige oversized suit with a striped shirt and tie. It was androgynous, effortlessly cool, and a refreshing break from the expected red carpet glam.
And Nicole Kidman in Baby Girl, face down in a carpet. I know it wasn't a musical, but you definitely hit some notes that I've never heard before.
Zoe Saldana, on the other hand, kept it classic in Saint Laurent. Her sleek red gown with a draped neckline and fluid silhouette oozed quiet luxury.
Guys, I wrote, usually I'm supposed to memorize a speech, and my publicist told me that I couldn't send it for the teleprompter because it was going to be tacky if I assumed that I was going to win.
Then came the wicked duo, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, bringing their own brand of drama. Cynthia stunned in Armani Privé, showing off her signature eccentric nails in a daring, low-cut black dress.
There she is. A little classic today, a little more classic today.
Meanwhile, Ariana took a risk in a Dior couture gown that looked like a golden woodland fairy caught in an expensive fishing net. Intricate textures, dreamy draping. It was a bold fashion moment, and honestly, I like it.
Hi, hello, cast of Wicked. I just wanted to let you guys know that next time you need an intimacy coordinator, I'm available.
Kathy Bates skipped the red carpet, but still made waves in an all-black ensemble with a leather jacket. After winning Best Actress, who needs extra sparkle when confidence steals the show?
Oh God, so why? I really didn't think this was gonna happen, and
Kristen Milioti kept it sleek in a navy one-shoulder gown, elegant and polished, but maybe a little too safe for a winning night.
Oh my God, it's f***ing crazy up here. Anyone I've ever seen is looking at me.
Meanwhile, Chelsea Handler, as host, gave us 3 standout looks.
I'm so thrilled to be here with all of you. This is my 3rd time hosting.
She started off with a structured nude gown, chic but understated. Then she wowed in a rich burgundy velvet off-the-shoulder dress before finishing with a stunning cerulean blue gown. Each look was more eye-catching than the last. Leighton Meester and Adam Brody had a glam date night, despite recently losing their home in the Los Angeles fires. Leighton sparkled in a sheer gold one-shoulder gown, while Adam kept it classic in a black suit and white shirt. But the real moment, Adam's heartfelt shout-out to Leighton in his speech, sealing his Critics' Choice Awards win with a kiss.
My darling, darling, darling wife, Leighton. Thank you. Thank you for sharing this life with me and this journey with me. Thank you for our family. Love you with all my heart.
Now that's relationship goals. In the meantime, Mikey Madison chose a vintage black and white Giorgio Armani gown from 1992. Elegant, but she's worn this silhouette too many times already. On the other hand, Dakota Fanning dazzled in a mint green Dolce & Gabbana gown, with a corset bodice and soft hue that enhanced her ethereal beauty.
Dolce & Gabbana, they made it for me. I'm very lucky, and Ripley, a character in the series, is Italy, so I've embraced the Italian glamour.
And closing out the night with bold elegance, Naomi Watts stunned in sculptural black Prada, blending structure and sleekness effortlessly. Now, award shows are the perfect stage for stars to show off their style. So, who's got the best fashion? Critics' Choice or the Golden Globes? Let's find out. First up, Zendaya. She lit up the red carpet in a custom Louis Vuitton gown, pure sunshine in dress form. The golden orange hue was stunning, and the strapless silhouette with a full train was absolute perfection. In my opinion, this was hands down the absolute best look of the night. She wasn't just channeling old Hollywood glamour, she owned it. Ella and Dakota Fanning delivered a rare sister act, and both were flawless. Ella chose a stunning Balmain ball gown with 1950s vibes, featuring leopard print accents that showed her daring choices truly pay off. Meanwhile, Dakota turned heads in a sheer red Dolce & Gabbana gown that matched the carpet. That bold red lip? Perfection. These two didn't just show up, they showed out.
Because of doing things for Ripley, I've worn Italian designers to each of the big events, and I've enjoyed kind of indulging in the La Dolce Vita vibes of it all with Ripley, so it made sense.
Zoe Kravitz was the epitome of elegance in her Saint Laurent monochrome look. The bow detail at the back added just the right amount of drama without trying too hard. Good job, Zoe. And Selena Gomez, she skipped the main carpet, but still served a modern-day Cinderella moment in pastel Prada. With her Prince Charming Benny Blanco by her side and fresh off their engagement, it was a night to remember.
This is Prada, and it feels very Cinderella-like.
Yes.
So I thought I would lean into that.
Now, Nicole Kidman. She wowed in a silver Balenciaga gown, exuding elegance and sparkle. The color, though, didn't quite pop on her, but she still pulled off that perfect mix of glamour and sophistication.
Wow, and those earrings.
Vintage, yeah.
Vintage.
Yes.
Okay, Nicole, do you remember the first time you went to those?
Next up, Emma Stone brought a burst of color in her scarlet Louis Vuitton gown, paired with a fresh pixie cut. Stunning as always. Meanwhile, Demi Moore was the epitome of old-school glamour, shining like a diamond in a champagne flute. Absolutely breathtaking.
You were telling me about the texture in this fabric. It's a mix of satin and metal?
No, it's silk with some metal thread.
So it does or it doesn't wrinkle?
Well, we're gonna find out.
And then came Angelina Jolie in a metallic fringed Alexander McQueen number straight off the runway. She skipped the hooded headdress from the show, but honestly, she didn't need it. The dress was drama enough, and that's saying something for Angelina.
So good. Did the kids give their seal of approval when Mama left the house tonight?
Yes, Z is here, and she gave me a.
Z's here?
Yeah, she's.
Where is she?
She's
Why is
hiding
she
over there.
On the other hand, not everyone nailed it. Carla Sofia Gascon wore a one-shoulder Saint Laurent gown in bold colors, but the arm wrap train combo, it gave Major Curtain vibes, and the color palette didn't quite do her justice. Then there was Ariana Grande in vintage Givenchy couture. After a year of bubblegum pink Glinda looks, she pivoted to Audrey Hepburn chic. The result? A little too precious. Honestly, the pale color and prim styling made it feel more pajama party than Golden Globes.
Tell me about this beautiful dress.
This is Givenchy 1966 archive.
Oh, it's archive.
Yes, my stylist Mimi and I found it, and we were so excited. And it's yellow because follow the yellow brick road.
Cynthia Erivo, another Wicked star, also tried to bring the drama with a layered Louis Vuitton gown, but it missed the mark. The plunging neckline and puffy skirt seemed like they belonged in two completely different movies. Looks like both of them need a bit more magic for their red carpet moments.
This is Louis Vuitton.
Oh,
Custom.
come on.
They've done me well, you know? I feel very, very good in it, that's for sure.
Kathryn Hahn, meanwhile, showed up in what looked like a casual Friday outfit. A black blouse and mustard skirt that made us wonder if she got the wrong memo. Honestly, this was the worst look of the night. It felt like she didn't even try to dress to impress. Sorry, Kathryn, but this isn't a PTA meeting.
How did you come up with this?
Oh, I just thought it was the coolest. It's Ultra Zara, and yeah, it just feels me, and it's very comfortable.
It
you
is
can lose
so you.
And Glenn Close? Oh, Glenn. She wore a Balmain dress covered in text, but the only readable word was Paris. The full coverage style, from head to toe, even the hands, felt more like an avant-garde misstep than a fashion statement. Meanwhile, Leonie Benish's Chanel dress took us straight back to early 2000s mall fashion. The outdated print, awkward silhouette, and blah styling, a miss on all counts. And how could we forget Kerry Washington? She looked like she got caught in a roll of pink tissue paper. The hot pink color was fabulous on her, but the black gloves, tights, and pumps turned it into a messy ensemble. Lose the extras, and we might have had something special. Finally, Coralie Farjeet. Let's just say her Balenciaga dress had the unfortunate honor of looking like a trash bag. If the fabric wasn't so shiny and the tights weren't there, maybe we'd have a different story. But alas, it was one for the "what were they thinking" files. Now, who do you think stole the show at either event? Let me know your pick for the best dressed star.